Welcome to PCMC Pop Culture Man Children. I'm your host.
It's your robot voice.
Mike. Yes, I'm your host, Mike Bongiorno. I'm joined once again by the great Janine Gagliardi.
Hello.
So Gagliardi, does that come from you have ancestors that were jokesters and they would
gags.
They would put gags on people?
Gags and jokes, yeah.
So like you would like the village fool.
They were
perhaps?
the pranksters.
The
pranksters Italian
of the
pranksters.
village. Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, good. That's a good lineage. I came from people that said hello all the time.
Yeah, that's
They would
right.
just go around greeting people.
You know, it's just because the whoever your ancestor was who came to Ellis Island was polite and said hello to the person at the desk, and they're like, "Okay, that's your name."
That's probably it.
Yeah. And you spell it Bonjorno, right? Like Bon Jovi.
Yes, absolutely. So we're doing it. We're finally doing it.
We're finally.
For those of you who have been waiting for this,
if you're a completionist like myself, you've really been mad at us.
You're like, how did they let it? It's been a year.
A whole year has elapsed. But you know what? 3 years passed between seasons 3 and 4, which is so crazy to think.
Yeah.
Hibara was 3 years ago.
It's crazy to think. Like I recently listened back to our first Love, Death, and Robots Volume 1, and it was like I think it was like the original. What do you call it? Opening music, like not even Bill.
Wow.
Like when I used to in the very beginning we used the Andy Kaufman's wrestling entrance music.
Oh my God.
Like the chickens going.
Yeah. I remember
It was
that.
that still.
Wow.
So but what's interesting because I don't know why because. I guess it's because it's one of our better rated episodes. I always think of it as like not that old, but it's
old.
It's old.
It's pretty old.
No, yeah, you and I, for those who don't know, we did episodes on volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Love, Death, and Robots. We go super deep with Love, Death, and Robots. Like we really got into like every single one, and we gushed over it because we really, really loved it. Mm-hmm. And then we did an episode on
The book, on the picture book.
Yeah,
The
art
coffee
of book.
table.
Yeah. So then season 4 came out like around last year, or they call them volumes, volume 4. And I don't think just us. I think a lot of the internet was kind of like shrug.
I think that's more the feeling.
Yeah.
And I liked it, and you did not.
I only liked, when I first saw it, the only one I liked was He Can Creep.
Okay.
I did not like the rest.
Okay. I liked a good solid half of it.
Well, I'm glad we waited a year because having rewatched it in preparation for this, I liked it all a lot. Like in general, I liked it all a lot
As
more.
a season.
Yeah,
I agree.
I
in
still have
rewatching, I was
problems
like,
with it.
this is not as bad as I remembered.
Yes.
And also like pound for pound, like when you compare one short to another short in another season, it's like no better, no worse. It's
right.
But I think, and Bill sort of nailed it yesterday when we were rewatching a lot of it. He was saying like, I think the thing that people kind of shrug about is every volume has given you some novelty, has given you some new style of animation, something different. And this one didn't feel different. It felt like we were rehashing a lot of the the styles that we've already seen. But I think, if we're just seeking novelty, then no, I don't think this is going to floor anybody. It's not going to like wow me. Particularly because Star Wars Visions had some incredible shorts.
And we've
really
also done episodes on those.
When we have to do some more because
we're
last
behind on
season
that
really
as well.
was like also
really great.
Really great.
Yeah, that's stayed really good.
I just think it's solid. I think the stories are solid. They're telling good short sci-fi, and that's what I love. Or fantasy.
All right, here's my thing.
Okay.
First of all, Bill's absolutely right. I had this idea, when I was first watching it, I actually started taking notes when I first watched it last year, and I came back to them.
I did the same thing. Yeah, and I kind of revisited, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I was going to write the same point, and it was already there.
So, I came up with this way. I came up with this idea, what I called Love, Death, and Robot in the First Degree.
Okay.
So, Love, Death, and Robot in the First Degree are things that are revelatory, novel, new, eye-opening. Love, Death, and Robot in the Second Degree are just things that Love, Death, and Robot does really well and you're used to. maybe I'm just making a long way of saying your point, which is just season 4 didn't have anything novel. It didn't have anything new. And look, they've always had things that they repeat, but like Habaro stands out
with one exception. You're gonna be mad at me.
What?
I think Red Hot Chili Peppers is the most innovative.
We're gonna get to the Red
animation.
Hot Chili Peppers of it all.
Yes,
we will get there.
Okay.
Well, I think He Can Creep. There's not a lot like He Can Creep.
No, that one is different as well, and I loved that.
We also have to say that because the show's successful, we have 3 episodes. Like, there's one episode is a prequel to a previous episode.
Yeah.
One episode is a spin-off of a previous episode, or like 2 episodes are kind of spin-offs.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 of the 10 that are harkening back to other episodes. One that already had a sequel.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think 3 Robots blew up online and is kind of the most well-known of the shorts.
Hold on. Which one? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, volume 4. Oh, God. The first thing that comes up is what the heck happened, which I think is so funny.
Do you want me to tell you what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can keep talking. I'm just going to...
Well, I could say, like, Close Encounters of the Mini Kind is a sort of companion to Night of the Mini Dead.
Yes.
Spider Rose takes place in the same world as
Aquila Rift, is it?
No, as Swarm.
Swarm, that was it, yes.
And then, what's it called? The Other Large Thing is a prequel to 3 Robots. Which I didn't know when I first watched it.
Okay.
Did you know it when you first
No,
watched
I did not. That's why I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Did I miss something? No. Okay.
No, I didn't know it, but knowing it actually makes it better because there are things seated in it that make sense.
Yes.
It explains why there are still cats in the future.
In the future, yeah. And that okay.
No, I didn't know it. I did not know it until this year.
Okay.
I didn't know until this year.
Because I thought I missed something. I was like, did I miss
No, yeah. So
a 3 Robots episode?
Right. But it feels that's the thing. A lot of it felt very, very like
similar
stuff we've done before.
Yeah.
And as a volume, I think what we've come to expect from volumes are these different flavors. And in fact, there's missing things here. Like, one of my favorite types of episode is the profound one, like The Drowned Giant.
Right.
Or Zima Blue. There's none of that in this. There's no profound one in this.
I'm trying to think if yeah. No, I agree.
There's no deep one in this.
There's no deep cut. Yeah, that is really philosophical or, yeah.
I still think this is the worst season, though I like it all better. There's about 3 that I think are, or there are 2 that I think are completely half-baked. I think Golgotha is like a first draft of an idea that they completely throw out before they finish it.
Okay, I like Golgotha, but I think one of the things that I felt unsatisfied with throughout this is I want more from so many of these stories.
A lot of these are short.
A lot of these are very short, and a lot of the ideas I want more from. Like, I want it to be more fleshed out. And Golgotha is one of those where I love that. I love the premise. I think the premise is so cool.
And then it kind of like, right when it's getting somewhere, it ends.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
I noticed on Netflix in this rewatch that they're in a different order.
Yes, which is something they've been doing, which is based on popularity. When this first came out, Don't Stop was the first one, and now they've made it the last one.
Yes,
because I think
people don't like it.
No, people don't like it. But I also think it's become emblematic. It's sort of like, I don't know how to put it. It's not the jewel because it's the thing people dislike the most. Mm-hmm. But it has become like the icon of this whole season. Like, when people talk about not liking it,
they're like, and it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers,
right? And what's really funny about it too, and we could start with it even though it's no longer.
I'm gonna actually do it in the order that it's like listed as episode 1 through.
So it's the last one then.
Well, no, in the original release. Okay. So it was the first one. Yeah,
we could talk about it first. To me, rewatching again today, I was like, it should have never been the first episode because you're coming back to this world you love, and it doesn't even give you the 3 icons. Not really. It hints at it, but it doesn't give it to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, this doesn't feel like Love, Death, and Robots.
It should have been a bonus.
If
like
it
an
were,
extra.
if someone were like, "Oh, have you seen that new music video by Red Hot Chili Peppers?" It would be the coolest fucking video I've ever seen.
I said the exact same fucking
But
thing
as an-
yesterday. We were watching it, and I
Yeah.
was like, first of all, it's an old ass song.
Yes,
It's an old song.
it's a live song. It's a live version of
and
it.
it's a bad version of the
No,
song.
it's not great. Yeah,
They're not good live. Just sorry, Red
Fincher.
Hot Chili Pepper fans. Fincher, I guess, is a huge one. They're not great live.
no.
But that song is very old. But if that had been the video when that song came out,
We'd still be talking about the greatest
we would
video
still
of
be,
all time.
Yes, it would be on the list of greatest videos ever. But
It's not a Love, Death, and Robots episode.
no,
it's
it's
not.
not. But I would say, in terms of innovation, the animation is extremely cool. The marionette world is very cool. At one point, when they're doing the lighters, one of their strings in the audience goes
There's
up.
cool gags
Like
in
there's
it.
really cool stuff
I like
happening
when
visually.
I don't even know his name. The lead singer, when he tumbles and he comes completely
He comes
apart.
apart and then comes back together. Yeah, Anthony Kiedis.
There's things in it that I like. If it had been,
He reminds me of the Brisk Iced Tea commercials. Do you remember
Yes.
that?
Oh, yes,
or like
absolutely.
the Celebrity Deathmatch, but
Yes.
more the Brisk Iced Tea.
no, absolutely.
Yes,
'Cause of the weird
That's
faces.
the weird faces. I don't know.
I think because it's CGI mimicking marionette stuff. And I know there's no way you could do it that
Yeah.
way, right? Like the crowds of people. But
The physics of it
is right.
is right.
But I don't know. If it were truly all marionette, and maybe there was a little bit that was marionette, but if it were truly like they really did it practically, I think I'd have a better respect for it. But it's, you know what it feels like? This is what I thought today when I watched it. It feels like it's Christmas, right? And your grandma is like, "I have a cool,
Oh my
I've got a
God,
gift
right?
for you,
You
and
know
it's
this
so cool.
Band that everybody loves.
You're gonna love how cool this is." And you're like, "Okay, grandma," and she gives it to you, and you're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And even like the way they're like starring the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and
or
I'm
like at the
who
end when it's like
gives
in
a
slow
fuck?
motion and they're like walking on the stage with
Who
the socks
cares?
on.
I mean, I
felt
don't
like,
hate them, but who gives a shit?
It felt like it was made for a media package for a tour. Like
Yeah.
their tour.
Yes.
That it would be played on the screens during the show.
Why is this a Love, Death, and Robots episode? It's not.
I don't know. I know.
And it doesn't even vaguely reach the theme. Like, there's nothing sci-fi
No,
or
there's
anything
nothing
about
sci-fi
it.
about it.
It's a music video. It's an
it's a
incredible music
It's
video.
an incredible music video, but it's not. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So,
fit.
and also making it the first one completely,
Yeah, it turns people off.
it turns you off immediately.
This is like when they put the U2 album on everybody's iPod, and it's just like,
oh my God, that's exactly the same feeling.
yes,
Of
it's
you
like I don't want this.
Yeah, because you know that
It's still haunting Anthony's life, by the way. He keeps still eating it. He keeps coming back.
Yeah, you get that. Like maybe that's a better analogy than the one I came up with the grandma. You get the feeling that they think this is gonna be a home
You're
fucking
gonna
run,
love this.
and you're like, no,
You've
thank
been
you.
waiting for this. It's like, no, I
thank
have
you.
not.
No, I haven't. I've been waiting for Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, not this shit.
This ain't that.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
So
this
funny.
ain't it.
And it's so like,
And this is
I
like
think
one of two that Fincher ever directed or whatever, which is crazy.
Yes, Bad Traveling,
And,
which was incredible.
and then this.
And this, I'd take the giant crab.
It really just feels like
I'd take my chances with the
pushed
crab.
in. It really just feels pushed in.
It
really
does.
just-
It feels like I didn't ask for Santana Abraxas. I did not order Santana Abraxas like this is. I did not want the Red Chili Peppers. And it's like, it reminds me of The Good Place, where one of the questions to see if you get into heaven is, have you ever seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers live? And that's a mark against you if you have.
Yeah. All right. Is there thought experiment? Is there a band that they could have done this idea with
Oh, and
that
it
would
would
have
have
worked?
Okay. Oh, that's such a good question.
Maybe something like the Gorillas, like something,
The Gorillas would have
something
been cool
sci-fi-y.
because they're associated with animation already.
Right.
So that kind of would have been cool. That it would have been an exclusive.
Like even the puppets are old. Like these guys are old,
They
and
look
I'm not like
old. The
ageist.
puppets look
I
old.
actually like the band. I like a lot of Red Hot Chili Pepper songs.
I know Anthony does as well, but
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan. But
It's also not my favorite of their songs. Like
No.
maybe a better song I would like. I really like
Yeah.
"Tell Me Baby." Like maybe that I would have liked, or one of the bigger hits. Like
Yeah.
it's "Don't Stop" is very white guy rapping
Yeah.
kind of song. Is there any band?
You too, obviously.
Oh fuck off with you two. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know because they would have done something. They would have picked something wrong. They would have picked the wrong thing.
It's also weird
You're
that
never
it's
gonna make
like
someone happy.
they're also like
Kate Bush.
Yes. No, yeah, if it were a weirder artist.
A weird art, like Bjork or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
strange.
Like,
Do
you see
something
that
really
Love, Death, and
weird.
Robot episode that's just a fucking Bjork video? You'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, that's crazy.
Or something that's like technological, like Daft Punk.
Yes.
Maybe. You
yeah,
know?
they're like a rock band.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I don't know.
very weird.
Something that fits the theme, but that's not the theme. I don't know.
See, I think another thing, going back to the whole season.
Radiohead. That would have been cool.
Yes.
That would have been really cool.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Um,
Now I'm thinking of a bunch of bands that I would have loved to see, like Beastie Boys do something. You know, I don't know.
It's no one asked for this.
Yeah.
No one asked for this.
No one asked for the Can't Stop.
Yeah, and there are no icons. Like, I always write down the icons in
Yeah.
the beginning. They like hint at it, but you don't see. They don't land on anything. Which is what a beautiful way of saying this is not a
This
Love, Death,
doesn't
and
mean
Robots
anything.
episode.
Yeah. This doesn't count. To like mentally organize things, and I was the exact same way as a kid and still am a little bit.
Yeah.
Henry, like the form that his OCD takes is like if he has a list in his head of like for instance, right now he's really into James Bond films and like
Okay.
particularly the theme songs.
Sure.
And then like Never Say Never Again is not an Ion production and he knows that. So he in
Uh-huh.
his head it doesn't count. He's like it's in the list but it doesn't count and he has to like put it aside in his mind. Like it does
If
not
it's
count.
not the Broccolis, he's not into it.
If it's not a broccoli
Yeah.
film, it was, it's not, it doesn't
Interesting.
count in it. And I get that because I was the exact same
Yeah.
way. And I'm like, this doesn't count. I'm like,
No, it doesn't
I'm putting
count.
it aside. You don't count.
It doesn't. I think as lackluster as some of this stuff is, I
Mm-hmm.
think if you take this out, the whole season gets elevated. I think people react to it less violently than they did
Yeah.
because people, and I was one of them. People were like, "This is fucking what happened to my favorite show."
Yeah.
It took a year of healing
Of
to get,
healing
to, get
to even
this
go back
point.
into it and be like, okay, I
Yeah,
have some distance. I can
and,
watch
and
it.
I should say some things that I'm like, how did I not like this the first time? Like
Right, yeah.
How Zeke got religion.
I loved it.
Incredible. I don't know
Yeah.
why I didn't like it at all.
I know
first
you didn't
time.
like it because I was like, how do you not like
Yeah.
that one? It's really good.
And now I'm like, this is incredible.
It's cool. All right, so the next one I had on the list is Close Encounters,
Yes, that's
which is a mini. The minis are always,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
the level of work that goes into them is so incredible.
well, it's the idea is like but again, it's CG meant to look like something.
I suppose.
It looks like miniature things. When you hear talking, it's very very high
They have
pitched.
stupid little voices.
Yeah, it's super super far away.
They're always
and-
hyper violent,
Yeah.
hyper sexual.
Right, and the composition has a very small amount of it that's in focus,
Mm.
which our brain reads as miniature photography because that's how miniature photography
Yeah,
works.
it looks super fast. At times
Yeah.
it's blurry.
Yeah, the first one was like a zombie uprising, and this is aliens.
Aliens.
And it's
it's all
basically
the-
the same. I think it ends the exact same
It's
way.
all the tropes.
Doesn't the fart?
Yes, the fart. It ends
Yeah.
with the fart as well.
Um.
It's all the alien movie tropes. It's cows. It's Independence Day. It's War of the Worlds. Men in Black.
This is. Let me say, because we're doing a Love, Death, and Robots episode. So we got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is.
Oh yeah.
The
Steve
studio
Alden.
who did this is Buck.
Okay.
It's written and directed by Andy Lyon and Robert Beasy. It's a companion to Night of the Mini Dead.
Mm-hmm.
The icons are a gray alien head, Earth with a big hole in it, and a cow.
Okay.
I mean, it's super fast. And
Yeah.
I like the aliens have like guns that make black holes. That's a interesting
Yeah,
idea.
that is cool.
The farmer fucking the cow. How do I put it? Because things don't offend me, but
No, it just felt unnecessary.
well, when Love, Death, and Robots, when it veers into Edgelord area,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, thank you.
I know. I feel
and
the
they
same
can do
way.
that sometimes.
Yeah, I can.
Um,
It is definitely guilty of that. And I feel like the minis particularly are like they
Yeah.
tend to go the most extreme.
because characters don't matter at all.
Right. And also it's so fast.
Yeah.
It's like who cares? Let's
Yeah.
just be crazy. But we see the alien's penis. It's like a 10-foot tall alien and he opens his robe and he's got a huge penis and the sheriff goes, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
That's when they shoot
Hilarious.
them. I was like, that's a great joke.
There's a cool shot of there's like a bridge that's broken and the cars are speeding off into it, but it's like a trap because they're speeding into the beam that's like sucking them up. There's also like easy jokes about like alien abduction and them anally probing you. One guy comes out of a sex shop and like puts his ass in
He
the
puts
air.
his ass in the air.
and
He's so
like, "Take me."
excited.
Yeah.
To get taken.
the people fight back. There's I think an Independence Day homage.
Yes, because they have the big, huge ship that comes in.
Yeah.
People are holding up. Oh no, were people holding up signs in this one? In Golgotha, they're holding up signs. Maybe I'm confusing the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like the H.G. Wells robot.
Yeah,
alien
the
things
tripod.
that come in.
The tripods, yeah. Yeah, I don't like when Love, Death, and Robots gets edgelordy, but I do like when they get nihilistic.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm one of these people that finds a comfort in meaninglessness.
Okay.
Like when, like they're fighting and then they die and then everyone dies and then it just, you see, this cosmos and then just a little blip. You hear a fart noise and then the planet blips out and it's like, that's all we are. We're nothing.
Yeah.
Somehow I like that. But again, like maybe I'm just desperately looking for a deep one, although I would say that if there is a through line, it's religion and faith. A lot of this is about religion.
Huh. Yeah. 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 Golgotha.
I didn't think the
Zika
mothership
religion.
was that interesting looking.
No, it's very classic, like
Yeah.
Roswellian flying saucer kind of look. The
Yeah.
silver saucer that we all know. They're the Greys
Yeah.
type of alien that we all recognize with the big head. The
I like-
emoji,
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I like the shot when they first suck the guy up, or the farmer, and it's also interesting because he was about to
Rape a
violate
cow,
the whole
yeah.
cow, so he's gonna get violated. You see, so it's super super long shot. So you see an apparatus come out of the ceiling, and then it telescopes down, and then it's like a rubber dildo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun image. It's a fun little.
Yeah, I like that they take apart one of the robot things and strap it to cars and trucks and RVs, and then they're racing across the desert to fight the alien.
And the first ones who fight back are VFWs.
Oh, okay.
It was just cute. So it's like old people
fighting,
veterans. Yeah, and once the humans are doing better, the aliens start using these big guns that create black holes, and then humans steal a bunch of them, and they're in a baseball stadium. But they fuck up and it falls and it creates a big black hole and everything gets sucked into it, and that's how we die in that one.
Yeah. It's a nuke in the zombie one, right? Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's been a while. That was never one of my favorites either. You move to Spider Rose?
Spider Rose.
Spider Rose is by Blur Studio, which is Tim Miller's studio.
It is. Okay.
They don't make everyone, but they're the overseers of the show. Blur started out doing video game animatics, and it's Tim Miller is really the producer of the show. The story is by Bruce Sterling, the screenplay is by Joe Abercrombie, and the director is Jennifer Yu Nelson, who's done a lot of good episodes.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize she directed Spider Rose.
And this takes place within the same universe as Swarm from Volume 3. The icons are a heart, a squid-like skull, and another heart. So this one has that sort of realistic but not uncanny realistic CGI that Aquila Rift had, which is one of the all-time greats of the series. And Swarm had. I remember you didn't like Swarm.
I didn't like Swarm as much. No, I actually like this one better than Swarm.
Yeah,
Swarm is my third. If we're going,
I think they're both short stories in
it
one
feels
person's.
like it's part of a larger universe. Yeah.
I honestly I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember Swarm that much.
It's like she's a scientist. She's Rosario Dawson's character. She's doing research on this hive basically, and how they live, how they function.
So there's similar themes of animals and people.
Yes, and I believe that they're hired or they're financed by this alien species that is
the investors.
Yeah, the investors.
Interesting.
And they come into play in that one as well.
I should rewatch it.
Yeah. So the best I can tell is some kind of airlock tragedy occurred that I don't know. She seems like she's part of a big group of people that got.
Well, they were. I think they got by the what are they called?
Spacer, not the Spacers. The Shapers. Shapers.
Who are the I guess it's a future where there are different colonies, and their colony, and it's super galactic capitalism.
Yeah.
And so their colony was at odds with the Shaper colony. And then her husband and a bunch of her people died.
Yeah.
And now, like, I guess the pods that they lived in or whatever, like, it's not clear exactly why. It looks like a spider web.
It looks like spider's web, yeah.
And she goes by the name Spider Rose now.
Which I think is so funny. They're like Lydia Martinez, like a totally normal person's name.
She's like, I'm Spider Rose.
She's like, I go by Spider Rose. I'm like, oh no, stop that.
No, you don't.
You're not 12 with a blog. You can't like rename yourself something stupid.
She's a cyborg now, but we see in
we
flashbacks
see her more
that she's
human.
not, yeah.
Yeah.
She wakes up screaming.
And she shoots something into her head.
But she has like, yeah, she
like
does.
a port.
Yeah, she has a port for this.
It's very Matrix in that way.
Yeah, and it calms her down.
Yeah.
And she's also like tethered to this. There's a lot of fun floating stuff. And
she has these like bugs flying around, which she calls roaches, which is gross.
There's a cool detail where when she's screaming, you see sweat like coming off her body. And
she always
away.
looks like a furnace. Like there's always a hot glow coming from inside.
Cool. Yeah, it's a cool, it's you know, like the idea of a cyborg is so like, you know, rampant in science fiction, but it's always cool to see a different look of one.
Yeah, this is a very original look.
The idea of like there's something under this, like it was very
almost
cool.
Steampunk in that way.
Yeah,
like it's like a coal furnace or something keeping her going, which it's so high tech, but that was a cool detail. And she seems, you know, completely naked, but she's just tech and skin now.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the tech is her outfit.
Yeah. While she's floating, she opens up this virtual desktop. A large ship that almost looks like a building just like zooms in to where she is. And this is the investor aliens, which are kind of look like, I don't know, kind of squiddy faces.
Squiddy faces, horsey bodies.
Which that was very surprised by the horsey body.
So the horsey body was a surprise because you really only see them in like FaceTime mode.
Yeah.
Prior to that full body reveal.
She has a jewel, which is this glowing blue jewel. The aliens want to barter with her for it. And she has a lot of like, they offered a lot of shit that she doesn't want.
Yeah.
She wants a weapon so she could kill the people that killed her people.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we can't do that.
To live at that point.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's like, it violates all kinds of treaties. Like we can't trade weapons.
But they see like she's kind to like one of the little firefly creatures. So they're like, oh, you like animals. Wait.
1 second. We'll be right back.
Yeah. And then they come back and they introduce her to Little Nose for Profits.
Little Nose for Profits.
Who they describe as their mascot.
Yes.
He's very... Okay, so he kind of looks a little like Stitch.
Yes.
But
he
also
has
looks
fleshy,
like them.
He's
fleshy.
He looks like their face.
He has like the mandible like face.
Like a little Cthulhu face, kind of.
Yeah. Feathery ears. Cute little eyes and hands. Very adorable.
Very, very cute.
I don't totally understand how he works. Because he... Like, she immediately says, like, she looks and sees that he has a lot of DNA, and she's like, you take on...
Qualities of the person that you're with.
But do you do that just by being with them, or by touching them, or by eating them?
She could see that he's had previous forms.
Yeah, she could see that.
Way more DNA than he needs. Yeah. It's like he's got extra just to turn into other things. She called him Nosy.
Which is cute.
A cute name. One day she wakes up and he's in like a chrysalis.
Yeah. Because she touches him, I think. But then
that's one thing where it's sort of like a development of her love for this creature. She only ever touches him with her metallic hand, and then when she touches him with her flesh hand, then he transforms. Like he got some DNA.
But he starts to look like her husband a little bit, which is like,
oh, you think?
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
Interesting.
It's like, how though?
I thought it was like, I actually didn't know why he took that form. Because
he looks more mammalian.
He looks like a mammal. Yes.
Yeah,
he looks
now he looks like a little monkey.
Like a monkey or a mouse or something very cute. He still has the feathery ears. Very cuddly. He's cuddling with her.
Yeah.
So
it's
cute.
super cute.
Yeah.
It's
but he's hungry.
Yes.
He's eating everything.
He's eating all the bugs.
Yeah.
They have zero gravity catch.
With a wrench.
Maybe this is what I think about the husband, because at one point she's stroking his fur and she has a memory of her husband's beard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like touches.
But I think it's like because
she hasn't touched anybody.
Anything for a really long time. Yeah. But the bugs, even though they seem organic because the thing is eating them, I also thought they were like metallic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we meet Jade, who's a shaper, and Jade has clones. She says, how many times have I killed you?
He's like 11. All clones, of course. But I'm Jade Prime.
But he's the real Jade.
Yeah.
Shapers have like bald heads. They're humanoid, but they have bald heads and like wrinkly faces with like these black streaks going down their, kind of like the wrestler Sting. Like they've got black streaks going down their eyes.
They kind of reminded me of in the first Chris Pine Star Trek movie, the villains in that.
Romulans?
Yeah, they kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah. Here's this little fighter ship. She fucking wants to kill him. He killed her husband. He says something about killing her husband.
Yeah.
Too. She shoots like this little like rocket thing that goes through his cockpit, and then he's like, he thinks it's like a dud, but then like smoke comes out of it.
Smoke comes out of it. It's like acid or something. Yeah.
But then there's a really cool look where he goes into like her habitat, and he's like got on like a helmet like you would wear in outer space in sci-fi, but it's like it's a membrane that's like it looks organic.
Yeah.
And there's like liquid kind of in it. And then when it comes down, you see his face is burned. And then him and her fight. They have a pretty brutal fight.
She's
stamping in his face. Yeah.
I like when he looks up and sees it. It's got like glowing eyes like a little night creature.
Yeah. Nosy's clawing at his face. She stabs him with one of her missiles, and then it shoots him. And then the gas comes out and like basically eats him from the inside. It's pretty cool.
It creates a hole in her habitat though, so she has to go into like a pod.
Yeah, and they're gonna run out of oxygen before the investors come back, because they said we'll come back in 96 days.
Right.
And if you still want him, if you want to make the trade, you could keep him, and we'll take the jewel.
Yeah.
And like, it's a beautiful story of like she like starts to care about him. Like, there's the beautiful shot of them like having their faces touching. She says, "I was dead when you came here. You made me want to live again. You saved me."
Yeah.
Which is like, anyone who's ever had an animal in their life, this is the truth. But this is where we get edgelordy, because I don't know if I like this ending.
I don't know if I like it either.
He bites at her finger, which I didn't take at all as like eating.
I thought it was just like how puppies bite. Like they're.
But she was like, "Oh, I could see you're hungry," and she was like, go ahead. You can eat me.
You can eat me, basically.
And then he gets like a mean face and eats her.
Yeah, he gets a mean and eats her right away.
Yeah. And then...
I don't think we're up to that yet. We maybe think through some options.
Yeah. And then the way the investors come back and pick him up...
It's like they planned it all along.
Yeah, it makes me like they thought that would happen.
Yeah.
And now he looks more like her.
He looks like her.
Yeah. He has like her face designs too.
And I like that the alien race is like cute. Like a human is cute to them.
Yeah.
And that's when we get the horsey body reveal.
I was shocked
by
that
twist.
horsey body.
I was truly shocked.
I
did not expect a horsey body.
So what I liked about it is the relationship.
Yeah.
What I don't like is the edgelordy ending.
I know,
like,
I didn't
why?
Like that
like
ending.
it undercuts it. Like, you don't need that.
Yeah.
Like.
Did you also? I sort of got the sense that it was a baby one of them.
Yeah, I think when I first saw it, I thought that.
And then I was like, oh, this is how they use their youth. They just like utilize them as tools. Unless they just picked this thing up and were like, oh, this can be useful.
No, but where they get it from.
Right.
He does look like them at first.
Yeah. But could that just be because he's around them? Yeah.
It is interesting. Yeah, I mean, in general, I like it. I think it's a really cute episode.
I like it too. I thought it was a very hopeful story with a bad ending.
I think cute, right? I forget what's the word for like the experience of something being cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever it is. I think finding something cute is one of the pleasures art can give you. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people devalue it.
Yes.
Like,
because it's associated with children.
Yeah, like finding something cute and having that experience, which is a bodily experience, just like being aroused by porn or laughing at a joke or being scared by a jump scare. It's a bodily feeling that you feel as a human who has, little things that look a little bit like us we want to protect. That's entirely valid.
I agree.
I mean, you see that a lot with like people who are anti-Mandalorian. They're like, oh, well, it's just baby or Grogu is like, the experience of enjoying watching Grogu is not somehow like a trick or something.
No,
like,
it's our brains want to eat things that are cute because it's like a primal response. Like we have a primal response to cuteness. Cuteness is wired in us.
Yeah. But in general, I like this much better the second time I saw it. I really think starting with Don't Stop you're like, your arms are crossed.
Yes, exactly. Your defenses are up.
You're like, oh no.
And you're like, I'm not going to like anything that comes out after this.
Because you and I have talked about like having some trepidation in volume 2 and 3 of being like, oh, is it still going to be good? Oh, thank God it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that a little bit in your head, especially because years have gone by.
Yeah.
And then you start with Don't Stop and you're like, oh no.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, this is not what I signed up for.
And then you're kind of like, And so then you're kind of like, not that you want to dislike it, but you're not primed, you're not open in any way.
No, yeah, it's true. It closes your mind right away.
Yeah.
And then following
God
it up
damn
with
it, Flea.
I know. Flea. It's so funny. I don't know. Following it up with Close Encounters, the minis are never strong. And then you went to Spider-Rose and you're like, okay. And then it doesn't have the great ending. And we're like, oh, this is not going to be good. Now we're 3 in and we're like, oh, okay.
These narratives felt less economic than in the past. In the past, I feel like they've done a lot with shorter period, or they make things longer if they need to. These all felt like they had a time first and then wrote to the time. I don't know, like...
Abrupt endings.
Yeah, abrupt, yeah. Or Golgotha, I feel like, is not long enough.
Right. Or like they'd only had, like you said, it was the first draft. Like they didn't have enough of an idea to flesh it out. But I wanted more. Yeah. Now, one that I thought was a great length, a great story, and great animation. Like one of the better ones is 400 Boys.
Yes. Is that next on your list?
Next on my list, yeah.
Zeke, how Zeke Got Religion is next on my list.
That one came towards the end in the original run. So I'm just going by the original run.
Okay. Interesting.
So it ended with For He Can Creep, Ghost Smart Appliances, How Zeke Got Religion, The Screaming of the Tyrannosaur, Golgotha, The Other Large Thing. I'm going backwards to 400 Boys. 400 Boys was the fourth one.
So 400 Boys is done by Passion Animation Studios, and this is a style that we know very well at this point. Zima Blue did it.
Doesn't get old though. I love this style.
What was it called? Was it called Ice or something? Snow?
Ice, yeah, right.
With the whales, which was a great image.
That was a really great one.
So this one, again, I really liked it this time, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't like it the first time.
I loved this.
I think maybe because I'm always primed, because I didn't like Ice that much either. I think Zima Blue is one of my all-time favorites, so I think I'm primed for a deeper episode when I see this.
This is
more of an action story. This is directed by Robert Valley, script by Tim Miller. That's another thing, by the way. The creative team feels more like controlled under Blur and Tim Miller.
Yeah.
It feels like there's less going out.
I know, it was so collaborative. There were so many studios involved.
Now there's less studios. Now like more, you see the same names
over and over again. Yeah.
And it's based on a short story by Mark Laidlaw. And we have Slash voiced by John Boyega.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's fun.
The icons are a leaning broken building, a baby crying, and an identical leaning broken building.
Yeah.
So this style is very interesting. It's hard to describe. I think of it as kind of Art Deco-y.
Yeah, those like brutal, really brutalist in a way. Extremely thin linear figures with very dramatic faces.
And like...
almost like African art.
Yeah, yes.
Right,
because there'll be like shading built into it.
Where it's you can't even tell sometimes if a character is a person of color because they're all drawn dark with shading on top of.
And it's this short. Like maybe it's true for this short is very monochromatic.
Yes, yeah.
The different places they go are monochromatic. Yeah, no, this was I found this to be such a great adventure this time around. Like I loved the Galrogs.
The Galrogs. What a great
team
name.
of female hockey themed gang that kill people with their hockey sticks.
And they're Galrogs because they're girls.
Yeah, and it's like Balrog.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's incredible.
Fun city at the end of the world. That's where it takes place.
Yeah. So this is a post-apocalyptic world. There are lots of gangs.
Yeah, they're all
but they call themselves teams.
They have very Droog-like slang.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, they're slicker.
Yeah.
You're slicker if you're in a team.
Yeah. Our main team are called the Brothers.
The Brothers and
is it Brothers?
Suits. Yeah. The Suits and the Brothers.
Yeah.
And Suits is like 4 O's. SOOOOTS. Yeah. And they each have, blocks. It's like the Warriors in that way. And they're teaming up against, and I love that there's this obvious like force that they've never dealt with before. Gigantic babies is what it's revealed to be. Destructive, gigantic babies.
Not 400 people,
No.
which is what you think it's going to be.
Right. But they have to name them as a gang,
That's
as a
what I
rival
love.
team to
Right.
sort of make sense and organize them in their world.
Right. Like, I love when he's like, we got to get these boys. Like,
Yeah.
I love that they treat
The
them like a
400
gang.
boys.
Yeah.
Like, we're going out against the 400 boys because they took over the 400 block.
Yeah.
And that's our territory.
By the way, I wrote a poem once that was so like this.
Really?
But I don't at all feel like I because what I was thinking of was Donald Trump. So I think anybody living this time could probably arrive at a giant baby destroying the world.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're just thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But it did feel at the time like, wow. So I thought I was very clever for having that image, but of course, a giant baby destroying the whole world.
Giant crazy babies,
That's-
just like physically destroying
yeah.
the world. It's very
Constantly
Attack
shitting
on
in his
Titan.
pants.
Like
Yes.
these giant creatures coming in.
We don't know where they come from.
They don't know. We don't know. We
we don't
see
even know-
Mother or Mava,
Yeah.
right?
She explains a little bit of what
she
happened.
explains like there's like tears between worlds, and then
From some
forces
sort of-
come
yeah.
into the world.
Yeah.
And are we to understand this as Earth? I don't know.
No. Yeah, we don't know.
You know, I don't know.
But they have English accents. A lot
They
of
have
them.
British accents and they have electric powers,
Yes.
lightning powers.
Right. The first time we see the guys, they are like, they're all like connecting to each other with their blue, it's like this blue electricity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're making a gun and bullets levitate.
Yeah.
And then it kind of falls and they don't have it.
Yeah, but all the teams.
But
have
they all,
this.
at the end you see they all have it.
Yeah.
Which I read is like some sort of, some side effect from whatever happened to their worlds.
Right. Like they're super powered as a result, like, you know, nuclear fallout or whatever. Oh, there's one little shot that I absolutely loved that I didn't catch the first time around when they first see what the threat is. Like they
Yeah.
first see it's quiet, but you can hear, like, it's not, the scene isn't quiet, but you can't hear the dialogue,
Yeah.
but they all mouth, all the, like, 3 different characters mouth, holy fucking
Yeah.
shit. It's
That's
so
incredible.
funny.
I didn't notice that.
It's really funny. I love this so much. And
There's
they,
also go on.
oh, sorry. They really get around the visual of killing babies.
Yeah, you're
Like,
cool with it.
We're 100% okay with them
Well,
murdering
at one
babies.
point they melt and they become weird different shapes, so it makes it very clear that they're not babies.
They're not babies. This is the form they've chosen.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Why not?
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they live underground, so when they first come up to the surface, it's obviously post-apocalyptic, but then there's things, because of the babies, there's shit that you've never, like, it looks like someone like threw shit around.
Yeah.
Which is new to them too.
Yeah.
There's also a couple times in this short where there are 2 really interesting transitions. The first one is when they meet a guy from Hilo from another team.
Yeah.
And he's crying and his tear falls down, and then like we follow the tear and then it turns into a bomb and then it's a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other was with Mother. She is making glass, like broken glass, like levitate, and she's putting it together in front of her. And then as she starts to tell the story of what happened to their world, it's reflected in the glass.
yeah.
So really cool transitions
Yeah.
and stuff. Just incredible
Really beautiful animation happening. Yeah.
Hilo's team is called the Giants, which is interesting
Mm.
because there are now giants, these giant babies. The 400 boys. They have cool names too. Croak,
Yeah.
Crybaby.
Crybaby, who of course is very strong.
Yes, but he does cry.
He does cry a lot.
He is a crybaby. The Galrogs are incredible.
I love the Galrogs.
They're all on skates. They're all hockey
They
sticks.
have razor sharp hockey
They
sticks.
have like these blue lines painted on their
so cool.
cheeks.
They're so gorgeous. I'm obsessed
yeah, they're
with
awesome.
them.
They're awesome. And you get the idea that they fight each other a lot.
Yeah, that they're at war.
But
now they have to
they've
team
got
up.
This, yeah.
Yeah. I just love that obviously it's post-apocalyptic, but they still have, they have to have fights with each other,
Ain't that the way? I like there's a cool montage of them all like getting ready for the fight, and then you see a bunch of guys like using sticks on these steel drums, but it's almost like a British like drum line in like
the Revolutionary War where they would line up.
What do they call that? Like where it's like a line.
I
There's a name for that kind of like warfare though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and so the drumming is very cool.
Yeah.
There's like, I was watching it with subtitles and it said something like progressive jazz. I was like, okay, progressive jazz. Very cool. Them all getting ready. I like when right before it starts, our main character takes like a blue glowing electrified bullet and puts it into his gun.
I just like that they're going into this fight against huge giants with like handguns, razor blades. Like,
Yeah, and they fucking win.
they win.
They win.
They surely do.
But the babies have giant chains.
Chains? Where are they getting those
Fuck shit-
chains?
I don't know. And they fuck
You
shit
shouldn't
up
give a
with
chain
it.
to a baby.
No.
I was like, is this a rumination on parenting and that babies will wreck your life?
I think so. Much like Eraserhead, it's about birth control. All of the people fighting the baby start screaming, and
Yeah.
they all
the
get this
sound.
blue light,
Yeah.
and it kind of like converges into one blue like beam, and that's what like melts the babies, and their eyes come out, and it gets very weird.
I did feel sad for the baby. Right
At the very end.
At the end, when he
'Cause
has
he
one little
cries.
tear, and then
Yeah.
the guy shoots him in the head.
Yeah. At one time,
I was like, that baby don't know nothing. That's a little stupid little baby.
they get pretty fucked up. Like they're
Yeah.
fighting the babies. The babies are doing really fucking
Or
them up.
smashing. Well, that's the other thing. It's like, let's smash.
Yeah.
You know, that's when they fight. They got to smash.
At one point, our main character is like his leg is injured and Crybaby's crying. He's like, "Crybaby, stop crying." Do something. And then he picks up like a fucking like I guess a pole, like a electricity pole or something.
Yeah, and
then
holds it up, and
yeah.
the baby falls on it.
Yeah,
It was
someone else
really
trips the baby.
Gross. Oh, right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the skater comes around and like ties
and that
some
impales one baby. That kills
Yeah.
we got one down. And
one baby
then
down.
a Galrog jumps and uses her hockey stick to cut the top of a baby's head off.
Yikes.
And then Hilo, this is pretty brutal. He uses his knife and cuts a baby's Achilles tendon
Oh,
out.
and the baby makes a face that I made while
Yeah.
watching it. He's
But
this
there's a
grimace.
giant baby, so he's like cutting the Achilles tendon is like he's like
Baby. I
soaring
know.
through it.
It's wild to watch babies being gigantic babies being slaughtered
Yeah.
and rooting for the people to slaughter
Yeah.
them. It's crazy.
And then when the baby with the Achilles heel cut is on the ground, our main character Smash points a gun at him
Mm-hmm.
and shoots. So twice I'm gonna say homage Watchmen. Mother first says nothing ever ends, and then the last thing
Oh.
Smash says is nothing ever ends. Yeah, it's just a really fun.
It's fun. It's
First
a fun
of all, this
one.
animation style I could never get enough of it.
Me neither.
It's
I love it.
great. It's so great.
I still haven't watched the Tron show.
Oh yeah,
I gotta watch
I forgot
it.
about the Tron show.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's this kind of animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I didn't see that last movie, the third movie, but I imagine it looks really good and is boring because that's the Tron way.
Probably.
But the show was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
400 Boys.
Love 400 Boys. No complaints. I love 400 Boys.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one I had in the original order is The Other Large Thing.
Oh, okay. The order now is totally different.
It's totally different. Yeah. I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm like, my notes were already in this order. I'm like, I'm keeping with the original release.
I have to find it.
Which they still list if you look for the episode guide online. They
Yeah.
still
You still list it this way?
they still list it this way. So, all right, give me the
So
studio info for Other Large Thing.
So this is Agbo, AGBO.
Okay. And they do the 3 robots.
Yeah, this is a prequel to 3 Robots. It's directed by Patrick Osborne and written by John Scalzi, who wrote 3 Robots.
Yeah.
And also Red Shirts, which is a comedy sci-fi novel.
Mm.
We have Sanchez, who's a cat, who's voiced by Chris Parnell, who I think also voiced the cat in the original 3 Robots.
I think you're right.
And John Oliver is the voice of the robot.
Great voice actors.
Our icons are 3 identical cans of tuna.
That's the good stuff.
So yeah, it begins with this orange tabby cat narrating his life while looking out at the city through this window. It's raining. So again, this is one of the ones where I felt like
Haven't we done this already?
we've done this idea
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Like he's a cat, but he wants to take over the world. It's like
Yeah.
Pinky in the Brain,
Pinky in the Brain,
or it's like
or
Stewie from
so
Family Guy.
many. I feel like cat characters who are like evil villains.
This is one of 2 cat shorts in this volume.
Love, Death, and Robots is always very cat heavy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I was saying like, why so many cats? And Bill's like, it's an internet thing. It's like if you're on
Yeah.
the internet, cats are all over the place, and
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
I think why they show up.
it just feels like a well trotted idea.
Yeah.
And the idea that the people are so grotesquely like
I feel like we've seen that
gross.
as well.
We've seen that a lot.
Yeah. Although
And in the series we've seen that a lot.
yeah. I like that sometimes we understand what they say, but most of the time it's like caveman, unintelligible speech.
When we're in the lead cat, when we're in the cat's point of view, they just sound like blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're the few times we're in the human point of view, he's meowing.
Yeah.
So it depends on whose point of view you're in. And
I did laugh out loud though when the robot picks the cat up and the guy's like, he's the best baby boy.
Yeah.
He's so wonderful.
And then they go and fuck.
B word. I know.
Disgusting.
God, that robot made them so horny. They're doing so great in life. They felt like we have it all.
Yeah, but they
live in a shitty little apartment.
Matrix,
green Matrix like look to everything.
And they immediately start abusing it. They immediately start kicking it and making it make food for them.
Yeah, and they like breaking things on purpose to make it clean up.
Yeah.
You speak the God speech, or what is it?
Yeah. He's like, I can, because he heard him enough that he understands him.
Yeah. They gave that robot access to too many things.
This is what fucked things up.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, like in 3 Robots, I guess they never totally say like what happened, but there were at some point nuclear weapons. I mean, maybe this is the beginning of a slow decline.
Yeah, because it seems like they deliberately lock the people in and then burn them, but that seems to be happening all over the place.
But also, okay, so this would explain why there are cats
and no other
as the only living organic thing in the future. But why would the 3 robots not know what cats are? Like, remember they were like, what is this thing? It's purring. Is it a bomb? Does it go off?
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't know. That's probably why it didn't immediately strike me as a prequel to 3 Robots.
Yeah.
But apparently it is.
It also sort of looks different. It just looks different enough to me.
Yeah.
The animation. I don't know.
The robot itself doesn't look like one of those robots.
Yeah.
The cat's name is Sanchez, but that's not his real name.
Right.
He reveals his real name at the end.
Yeah, that's the punchline.
Which is
Dingleberry
stupid.
Jones. It's such a stupid punchline.
It is hilarious. But it's stupid because why would you name yourself that? Right.
Unless in the God's language it means something else, like conqueror, king.
Yeah. He names the robot Thumbbringer. Because he has thumbs.
He's a thumb. You have thumbs. I know. Thumbs are so important.
This is an interesting thing that I think sets up things in 3 Robots. Sanchez tells him by accepting his name, because he says, okay, he takes the name Thumbbringer. Mm-hmm. He says by accepting his name, he swears fealty to him for the rest of his life. For the rest of time. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why robots never kill cats. Okay. That's why everything but cats die. I saw that as maybe
law, but it's cats.
He taps into electricity. He makes like a cat face on the building across the way.
Yeah.
He uses the network to take the human's credit card and buy robots and cans of tuna for every cat in the building. So it escalates quickly, and then like he brutally murders them.
Yeah.
He turns the. It's an interesting sci-fi idea that we'll at one point we'll have even gas stoves that are connected to the internet.
Yeah.
And doors that are connected to the internet. So someone controlling it can
lock
you in.
Which they already have it.
Yes, they do. Yeah. But these people seem completely average. They don't seem wealthy in any way.
No, they don't seem wealthy.
So this is a future where everyone has all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his name is Dingleberry Jones.
And then that's that. That's the end of that idea.
Which sometimes they call Peach Dingleberry. Because she get
Dingleberry?
She's got a Dingleberry problem.
Oh,
she's got a Dingleberry problem.
Not
we have
scissors. Problem.
We have scissors specifically for her Dingleberries.
Yeah, you can't use those for anything else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dingleberryectomy.
Oh.
You do it all the time. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
She's Dingleberry Jones.
She is Dingleberry Jones.
Poor Peach.
I know, how embarrassing. Whenever we take her to get her haircut, we're always like, she's got a Dingleberry problem. So really,
please get in
really
there.
Shave her on that butthole.
No.
And then she's like so embarrassed. She's like, oh no.
I bet it itches her too.
Yeah, whenever
grows
she
back.
She doesn't like it when you have to do a Dingleberryectomy. But I feel like she's thankful after.
Yeah,
like, thank
I'm
you.
sure she's uncomfortable.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy, for my Dingleberries.
So what's next? You're the one.
I'm the one.
You're guiding.
I'm driving, I guess. Golgotha.
Pass. Let's just go to the next.
No, I know.
Okay, Golgotha. First of all, this is they've done this a few times, where it's live action. It's just
live action.
There is animation in the fact that there's CG in it, but it's a live action short.
I think this is such an interesting idea. Oh, do you want to give the credentials first?
Yes. This is by Luma Studios, Directed by Tim Miller. Script.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. They're really...
Another script by Joe Abercrombie.
Okay.
And based on a short story by Dave Hutchinson.
Huh.
The icons are a crucifix.
I'd be interested in reading that short story. To
I bet
see
the
if
story's
there's
longer.
more there.
There's got to be more there. The icons are a crucifix, some sort of a spiry tail, and a dolphin.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love Rhys Darby. Rhys Darby?
Rhys Darby.
I like him. He plays a priest.
Yeah.
Again, this is religion comes up again here.
Yes.
The Lupo are these sort of like aliens that have come already.
Yeah.
And they're there. They've been there a while.
Yeah. They're sort of octopusy, you know, in their
Yeah. We're told that they live
configuration.
in like a gas planet.
Yes, but it's all water based. They're water creatures. They said.
All the information in this goes too fast.
Yeah,
The whole thing with the
McTavish,
Blackfin needs to be better.
I need more
explained.
about that.
Yeah.
I need more about everything in this. Just about everything. I need a lot more. So Rhys Darby has been requested to meet with the Lupo specifically because he witnessed the Blackfin Messiah or the Blackfin Resurrection or whatever it was, the resurrection event.
Right.
And he's a religious figure, and they're a race of priests. That they're all priests apparently.
Yes.
And Graham McTavish seems to be his like superior in whatever church they're part of.
He tells him, "Don't fuck it up."
Don't fuck it up.
And then the general tells him, "Don't fuck it up."
Yeah.
So Rhys Darby is like this, like he's super nervous. He's like, "Oh God, I've got to go and like talk to these aliens."
And Rhys Darby's always cracking a joke because he plays that character of like, "Hope I don't fuck up."
Yeah.
But he's going to.
People protesting. Somebody comes up to him and says, "God is not a fish."
Yeah.
So it's a lot's not clear. Like they've been here a while, but they've not really spoken to us.
anyone,
But
yeah.
we know enough about them to know their names.
Or where they're from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they meet on a beach.
Yes.
And he just shoots down from like the ship.
Yeah, like crashes into the sand.
Yeah.
He's like, "Uh-oh, is it dead?" But then it comes up. And then you see that they're walking along the beach. But I thought this is like,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the footsteps on the beach
Yeah.
art?
Yeah.
And they're like, "But Jesus, when I was having times of trouble, there was only one set of footprints."
Yeah.
And it's like, "That's because I carried you, my child." And that's like I thought this was a play on that.
I think you're right. I think
they were
that's a
doing
good way
that,
to read it.
And I think it's really funny if they are because it's a funny visual for this alien.
The way they look is they have like tentacles. The main part of their body is a sort of space suit shell.
They're like 12 feet tall.
They have a dome that's filled with like a yellow liquid.
Yeah. That looks gaseous.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the resurrection of the blackfish, they say very quickly is like a pod of... Dolphin. By the way, I had to look up that pod is the plural of dolphin. I didn't know that they come in pods.
A pod of dolphins washed up on the shore.
Yeah.
They were all dead.
Because of an oil spill.
And Rhys Darby happened to be present at the moment. And then one of the dolphins
came back to life. And
this is the blackfin.
And it's still there, like it's on that beach.
Yeah, and it seems like he's been coming back because he says like, "Oh, she's sort of a force of her own. Like she'll show up sometimes."
Lots unclear as to why he was there. Why this, I
back.
need way more information.
Priest? Like, what's he up to?
How did the aliens know this?
Right. How were they made aware of this phenomenon?
Everything happens too fast because he calls for him.
Yeah.
The Lupo
Lights
calls
out
for
of this
him.
crazy sound.
And then the Blackfin comes, and then I guess Blackfin says something to him.
Right.
And then he tells him like bow down.
Kneel for your Messiah. Yeah. Kneel for the Messiah.
And then the Blackfin start killing everybody.
When he grabs his legs to make him kneel, he screams, "Jesus!"
Yeah.
Which I thought was fun.
Yeah. And then they just start killing people. So
they're like,
I didn't even.
Blackfin has told us of the violence done to water creatures, basically like fishing, pollution, anything that you could think of that we've done. And so they agree, like the extermination or whatever, like this extermination has to happen.
And they start killing people.
Yeah.
And Rhys Darby says, "We fucked up." So, but it happened so fast. I didn't even totally read that. Like, it took me this twice watching it to realize that them killing people like was coming from what the
Messiah
dolphin said.
Yeah.
So again, like this is like kind of the beginning of an idea. It's also another one that ends with everyone dying.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's also repetitive.
Yeah, it is repetitive.
But that is sort of, that kind of happens in sci-fi. It's one of two things. We're either all going to die or we like create a utopia.
Yeah.
That's kind of the only two endings in sci-fi.
Let me first say The Simpsons did it. In a treehouse, the dolphins.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm in a net. They have nets. And he slaps them. One of the best jokes ever in Simpsons. Let me ask you: do you think in the world, right? Do you think? How do you read this? Is it what the Lupo's saying? This dolphin is their messiah, or is it he's just a dolphin? And he can understand it, but because is it a comment on religion and belief in things? Like I watching, I was like, am I supposed to okay? I'm sure he is advanced alien, so he is communicating with the dolphin.
Yeah.
The dolphin says that they hurt sea creatures.
But wouldn't any dolphin say that?
Right, like taking that and going, well, that's the word of God. Like, are we supposed to? Am I supposed to think like these aliens are mistaken in thinking that this creature is the Messiah, or did it really come back to life and it is the Messiah? Like, I don't know how to read it.
They've been there for a couple of days, that they were there dead for a couple of days and then it came back.
Yeah,
because then I was like, was it just a mistake? Like he thought it was dead.
Yeah, but even that's like not. It should have started with that. I don't know.
Well, I know we should have witnessed the event.
Yes, because the whole thing would make more sense.
Right, but I guess it's about faith.
Yeah. Right, and they have, when they're on the beach, they have a conversation about faith.
A brief conversation.
I just don't know if I totally get what the idea is. Like, is it criticizing religion? Is it criticizing faith?
Is it environmentalist at the end of the day?
Yeah, I don't know that it knows. You know?
Yeah, I don't either. And I do find that I don't think this is a hot take. I do find that religion is inherently environmental, or particularly Christian religion. Like, there's all this rhetoric in like biblical stories about being stewards of the earth, and so like you're supposed to take care of the earth, and like we're the earth's keepers, right? So that's why what's practiced.
So it could be.
I think that's like there's this relationship between environmentalism and religion. Right? Because like God gave us the earth, so we're supposed to take care of it.
Okay.
And anything else is like a deviation of that, right? And so then maybe in this world, it's like the greatest sin we could commit is destroying the earth and its creatures.
Right. Okay.
But that's meeting this more than halfway.
Yeah. And also, like, again, these ideas that we've seen before, like that feels like when the yogurt took over.
Yeah.
Or even the mini ones. Like, I feel like we've seen this idea.
This could have been a lot richer. I think they had.
I mean, essentially, when you look back, it's like a student film. If you take away the special effects, it's a student. It's like one location and people walking. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not. There's not a lot to it.
No.
There really isn't.
It's a thin story.
Yeah. Another way that I thought about this season is, there's always like kind of filler episodes. This felt like all fillers. Like there's no jewels in this crown.
I don't know.
There's no big.
400 Boys to me was a jewel. How Zeke Got Religion and For He Can Creep. Those are like my three.
For He Can Creep to me is the jewel. It's
my
the only
favorites.
Jewel. Because it's the only one that also introduces a new animation style.
Yes.
Okay, what's next?
The Screaming of the Tyrannosaur. And I think this is another big drawback for a lot of people. This really left a bad taste in people's mouths because it's Mr. Beast. And he's the first voice you hear and he's the first face you see.
Yes.
And people don't like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Mr. Beast. I know that he's a YouTuber. I don't know what his ideas are or his politics are, or I don't know if he's cool or not cool. I don't know if he's someone we like or we don't like or we have feelings. I don't know.
People have a lot of feelings about him. His videos are typically watched by kids, even though he's not a creator necessarily for kids.
Okay.
He knows that's his audience because the products he sells are for kids. Like he makes toys and he makes lunch products and he makes like all kinds of candy and shit. So he's selling to kids, whether or not he claims that it's his audience.
That's very bizarre.
His things are like challenges, like let's see if I can stay awake for 3 days for like $2 million or things like that.
Okay.
Sometimes he does really good things. Like he provided cleft palate surgery for like thousands of kids. There's things that he does. But there's also a lot of controversy surrounding him, as there is with any YouTuber who is selling things to kids and like the ethical nature of what he does and whether or not it is suitable for kids. And also, there's someone broke down his editing style, like the video. He has a team of editors for his videos, not just an editor.
Yeah.
And this person was an editor, and they broke it down, and they're like, the amount of cuts, edits, sound effects, and things are more than any Marvel movie. At any point during a battle, when you're seeing fast cuts and all kinds of stuff, every Mr. Beast episode has way more edits, like 400 times the edits that's having. So it's like, it's very assaulting, his videos.
Interesting.
And kids are hooked as a result.
Oh, okay.
So I think like people don't like that aspect of it.
See, I think knowing nothing about him, but having like the reaction, I think this is similar to Don't Stop, where it's like, we got a home run for you,
like,
Mr.
great.
Beast. You guys love Mr. Beast. He's Mr. Beast. And it's like, no
one likes Mr. Beast.
No, sorry, it's not a home run.
Yeah. However, what I will say is this. I don't think it's a bad voice acting job. I think he does a pretty good job.
Yeah, and not knowing him, I was like, yeah, whatever.
Sure.
It's fine.
It's serviceable. I think he does a decent job.
I mean,
I don't know why he's there.
Yeah, what they gained from having him.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But, good.
Yeah.
Good for him. I don't hate this one.
I don't hate it either.
It feels very Love, Death, and Robots to me. It feels of a piece.
This is a Blur Studios one. This is another directed by Tim Miller. He's directed a lot in this season.
I think it's maybe
that's
what we're
sensing.
This is a
screenplay by Tim Miller.
It's too much of his
Tim
vision.
Miller.
Yeah.
And this is based on a short story by Stan Latore. But yeah, written and directed by Tim Miller.
Yeah.
The icons are an X, an upside down heart with 2 gauge holes in it.
Yeah.
And a dinosaur eye.
Yeah.
This is what we see here is interesting, but something we've seen before, which is a space station or planet or habitat that is a ring.
Yeah.
I believe that's in Halo.
Oh, okay.
Then
it's in Mandalorian.
It's
recently.
in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I feel like there's video games that it's been in. Other video games.
It's cool visually. It's a cool thing to look at.
I think doesn't Interstellar in the future they have things like that too?
Probably, yeah. It's a space station design. It's like, I think the ISS is actually designed like that.
I mean, it makes sense scientifically. It's just it's an interesting image, but we've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
And this is a future where humanity has gone outwards. They're on a moon. They're near the
Jupiter, I think.
Is it Io or is it Europa?
The prince is from a moon of Europa. Right?
But I think they're near Jupiter.
I think they're near Jupiter. He's from Europa. She's from Io or Callisto or something like that. One of the moons.
So we're near Jupiter.
Yeah.
And our main character, who's speaking Mandarin and narrating in Mandarin, I guess is from one of these moons.
Yeah, it seems like in the darkness of Europa. Is that what she says?
Yeah.
They're at a wedding of two royalty dignitaries, whatever, and it's very Hunger Games in that way, but it's like gladiators.
Yeah, like this is called a race, but you get the idea that no one's really meant to live.
Yeah,
this is like an interesting sacrifice.
Yeah, and these are like elite athlete warriors, whatever, the best of their what seems like a slave class.
Are they naked?
I think so.
Or
so the sigils that they have on their body is also, it's sort of like in Spider-Rose where it's like that's covering their body, but it looks like it's breasts, painted on, but you don't see any genitalia. So no, and at one point she like flips upside down and there's just a strip of black from back to front. Yeah. So it doesn't look like you can see anything.
But then there was another time where I thought there was something covering them. So I couldn't tell, like, because if there is no genitalia, then it's like they're clones, right?
Yeah. Which could be.
It's also it's also that sci-fi thing of, is that your skin? Is that your alien skin, or are you tattooed?
Or is it some kind of like rubber paint or something?
Right, because the main woman has like a wolf on her.
Yeah,
and she in her narration is saying something about like wolves are free. Yeah, and we see like an image of a wolf in the snow.
Yeah.
Lord Chaplain of Europa and the Duchess Soraka of Callisto. Mm-hmm. There's also something very pod racing about this.
Very pod racing, from the announcing to all the people in the stands to the sand on the ground, and it's dynamic. It's very it's fun to watch. It's quick. It's violent. They have grappling hooks. They're and the Triceratops
have
stampede
have gauges in their ears
to catch they're intended
Yeah.
for the grappling hooks to go through.
Because they call them riders, even though they begin running.
Yeah.
So they're meant to get on top at one point.
It's like a chariot race,
kind of,
and
yeah.
they're like crashing into each other purposely to kill each other, which
Yeah.
I believe they did during chariot races as well.
Yeah, they're meant to kill each other, but
Yeah.
we find out that the main character has a partner who's in, so they kind of work together against some of the others.
Yeah.
And she says something in narration about like,
The pack is stronger together.
yeah.
And I believe
It's
they're
cool
in
looking
love.
dinosaurs.
There's dinosaurs,
Yeah.
right? Because that's also a futuristic thing. Like we were able to bring them back, right?
Yeah,
And they're for entertainment.
yeah,
It's like this relic from the past
Yeah.
that we're just going to slaughter.
yeah.
The wastefulness of the rich.
Yes,
And
yes.
it sort of reminded me of what was it?
Sonny's Edge.
No, well, yes, in a way, but also oh my god,
Look at us.
Pop
We're
Squad.
like Love, Death, Robot,
No,
like
we really
scholars.
It kind of reminded me of Pop Squad. Also, as like a really really rich upper echelon of people. That's
Yes.
The others are disposable.
Yes, and the people, and this is also very Star Warsy. The spectators are super rich.
Mm-hmm.
They're drinking champagne. They've got weird, cool, like Hunger Games type rich people
Mm-hmm.
outfits. But they're in these pods that on an arm is like following them on the
Yeah.
race. Like there are screens, but also like they're literally following the race.
And it's just a circle, so you don't have to go far.
Yeah.
Right? They're just running around.
They are partners because they kiss at one point,
Mm-hmm.
but then they fight, which I think is like they've planned on not killing each other.
Right, because
but
the
one
other-
does not. Yeah.
But I don't think that was intentional.
No,
'cause they're like,
that wasn't.
There's also these boundaries that they have to go through. It's like pink or purple light. And
Yeah.
when they cross it, it's like, okay, that one didn't make it. So now they're not.
See, I read that as those are view screens that they're just going through.
Oh, interesting.
Like that's like the big image of it.
I felt like they had to kill each other before they got to those.
Oh,
to,
okay.
Like, get through to the next round.
Okay, that could be. So it's interesting that she's speaking Mandarin because it's like, what do you say? Like China, like colonized Jupiter. Like it's an interesting idea to have. I mean, it's again, everything's political, right? Like it's just as political to say everyone would speak English in the future, but it's an interesting choice that she speaks Mandarin and seems to look Asian.
Yeah,
but
no
it's
one else
clearly
seems
from
to look
another
Asian
planet. Yeah,
in the writer group, but
No.
we also don't hear anyone in the writer group speak. So do they all speak Mandarin?
but there's people of color, right?
Yeah, there are.
I think her partner is a person of color. Yeah,
her partner is a person of color, but we don't know what language she speaks.
no,
We know Mr. Beast is speaking English. He doesn't have subtitles.
and they look white-ish.
But the prince is not. The prince and his
Okay.
wife are not.
Okay, yeah.
His new bride. So it seems like they planned to survive this race together. She doesn't kill her partner, but her partner falls off and is injured, but not killed.
Yeah.
And she makes it through, and then Mr. Beast announces, in true Mr. Beast fashion, I mean, if you know anything about him, there's a surprise. There's a twist. Oh, because it's such a special event, they're bringing out
a T-Rex.
T-Rex, which is like an albino T-Rex.
It's very cool looking.
It's a cool looking T-Rex. And
The
she's like, oh,
the
shit.
10-year-old boy in me was like, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
There are fucking dinosaurs
This
in
is
this.
going to be a dinosaur fight.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the last one.
Yeah.
She gets on it.
He eats her partner.
Yes.
Then
Tragic.
she uses the Triceratops to fight it. She gores it.
She's like, she like jousts with it.
Yeah.
Like she's controlling it and is on top of it.
Yeah.
And kills the Triceratops that's left.
Yeah.
But then the Triceratops also like injures it terribly.
Yes.
And then these weird like drones come and suck blood out of the Tyrannosaurus Rex
Yes.
and then go and pour it onto the married couple's like pod.
Yeah.
And then like he pulls out a
catches
champagne
some.
glass and catches some and drinks it.
Yeah.
It's super like rich.
It's very,
It reminded me of the crowds of watchers in Squid Games. Like the weird people
okay.
who watch the
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
But then the writer decides she and the T-Rex are going to team up,
Yeah.
take them down. It's a story of resilience in bondage.
And that's pretty cool. The
Yeah.
T-Rex jumps on
To the back of the Triceratops,
and
right?
then
And
jumps
launches
up.
itself.
onto their pod and fucks them up.
Yeah, drags it down.
Yeah.
So now they fall and
Yeah.
die and get eaten.
Yeah. The guy almost doesn't fall, but then she uses her grappling hook to fucking
Catch
get him
him.
and bring him
Yeah.
down, and he's dead. So she gets him. She kills him.
She got him.
He's fucking
And
dead.
he's so gallant. He immediately like got his bride in front of him and backed out of there. Like,
yeah. And then
real nice guy.
And that's basically it. Like, just she's like goes up to the T-Rex's eye.
Yeah, and they
kind of die together.
Yeah, they acknowledge each other.
And then the last thing we
Game
see
recognized
is
game.
hell yeah. And then the last thing we see is an image of wolves in the snow.
Yeah, she's free. I
She's
suppose.
free now. Yeah. It's good. It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's a solid one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think it's a fleshed out story. It's a story from beginning to end.
Yes.
I could use more information, but at the same time, it's like, I got what I needed from it.
Yeah.
And I think the first time around, I was like, Master Beast. Oh, no. But now, I took it for what it was.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's another Blur, though. There's a little too much Blur.
I agree.
Because Blur looks great, but they basically do realistic looking,
violent stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they started in video games and they feel like video games.
They feel like video games. Yeah.
What's next?
How Zeke Got Religion.
This is a great one.
Now, is this Jennifer Yu Nelson?
Let me see. I'm all over the place. No, it is not.
Okay. Because this is the same animation style as one of the ones that she directed in the past, but I guess it's a different.
Yeah.
It's just the same studio that animated it.
This is directed by Diego Porral.
Okay.
It's written by John McNichol. No, sorry. It's based on a short story by John McNichol. I gotta say, I do like that they find short stories to adapt.
Yeah.
It's a short story by John McNichol. The screenplay is by J.T. Petty, and the director is Diego Porral. This is Blur Studio and Titmouse.
Titmouse. Okay.
The icons are a bomb, angel wings, and a rosary. Mm-hmm. By the way, it wasn't until the second time that I realized it's an angel. Because he calls it fallen.
Yeah, it's one of the fallen.
But it's also like a biblically accurate angel.
Biblically accurate. Nothing scarier than a biblically accurate angel.
I like the biblically accurate angels, which is hard to say.
Yeah.
Or in the public consciousness.
They're coming back. They're in the zeitgeist. They're coming back.
They're coming back.
You're going to see them everywhere this summer.
They were here in the 90s because all the bad guys in Neon Genesis they're kaijus, but they're all angels. They're called angels, and and some of them are very like actual, like accurate, like
creepy.
They picking pieces from the Bible.
So many eyes. They always have a lot of eyes. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
This one has a cherub face.
I hate that.
Not good.
I hate that. I also felt like it was a corruption of the iconography, right? So that if you peeled that back, that wouldn't be its real face, but it's like appearing as a cherub to be worse and more horrifying.
Yeah. So this is it's World War. Well, let's see the style first. It's very like Heavy Metal Magazine. Very like Mobius.
Yes. Bright color palette.
Yeah.
Looks drawn, doesn't look CGI.
Yes. Lots of little details. So this takes place during World War II.
Yes.
These guys are fighter pilots. They all have their names are Zeke, Tap, Eggs, Preacher, Sharky, Cap, and Bash.
Love it.
So they all have silly ass names. It's narrated by Tap.
Okay.
But he's talking about Zeke. Who's the one who's not religious. Yeah. He's also the only one of color, I think.
Yes, that's right.
He's so not religious that he looks up the sky and gives God the finger.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you.
He's an old timey. He's a real skeptic. He's I would call him an atheist for sure.
Yeah.
There's
but
a
giving the finger to God
like a
is not atheistic, really. It's like
no, it's like I believe in you, but I don't care.
Fuck you. Yeah. It's like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yes.
Fuck you, God. Yeah. So their mission is they have to cross enemy lines and destroy a church.
Yes. And they're like, anybody got a problem with that?
Yeah. And the preacher's like, as long as there's not Protestant or whatever he says.
Yeah.
Or no, what does he say?
Does he say Lutheran?
If it's not Protestant, sir.
Which Martin Luther's from Germany, I believe, so it would most likely be But Catholicism is the one with all the sick ass lore.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are real crazy.
Yeah. No, the whole briefing is great because
I love it. Let me introduce you to Mr. Fuck You Don't Ask.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So good.
It's basically, this is a secret mission.
Yes.
We can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
You just have
it's
to go
a need
and
to
do
know
it.
basis, and you don't need to know.
Right. This guy is going to come with you. He has red eyes.
He's scary as hell.
Not red pupils, like red eyes.
He's got some kind of occult compass.
Right.
We don't know what it is. We don't need to know.
He tells us, even though his name is Fuck You Don't Ask, he tells us his name is Combs.
Which I think is a Reanimator reference.
Oh.
Even though it's not the character's name, it's the
Jeffrey
actor's
yeah.
name. Yes, I thought, maybe
That's interesting.
maybe that's the relationship there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that. And the target is revealed to be a Nazi occult ceremony occurring in a church.
Very Hellboy. Very Hellboy.
Very Hellboy.
By the way, I always love this. I always love Nazis
in the occult.
and
Yeah.
they're trying to get monsters.
They're always trying to get monsters. Now, I don't know the truth to this because I don't watch the History Channel.
Yeah.
And I believe that's all they talk about on the History Channel.
Yeah.
So maybe someone out there could let me know. But it is part of this, like, I'm going to call it Hitler lore because I don't know the truth of it.
Yeah.
And that he's like obsessed with the occult.
Yes.
And I don't know.
I mean, it's also Indiana Jones gets into this too, right?
We just watched Indiana Jones like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And that's all this is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was. But I don't know if he really
was
had
he just
secret
like an
projects
any
trying to
means
get
necessary
monsters.
type of guy who was like, you do that, sure, okay, I guess, can't hurt.
These guys totally know what to do. They've got
They got a young priest and an old priest. They got everybody there.
yeah, and they've got people hanging upside down that then they cut their
Sacrifices,
throats to sacrifice them.
And
They're speaking in Aramaic.
It's like a Nazi guy with a priest collar. It's the craziest look. And he's got like glasses on, but you can't see his eyes.
Yeah.
It's an insane design. His jacket looks like a big cape.
Yeah.
He's like
it looks awesome.
He's like a Nazi pope. He looks like the Nazi pope.
This all looks so awesome.
It all looks crazy.
The first shot of the church is so beautiful. It's like blue, but there's a sort of like color scheme where there's blue, there's cool blues and hot reds, and then when the angel comes, he's purple.
Yeah, and then his face is yellow. It's like all these really cool single color looks,
which is very Mobius. And yeah, so they go in. They kind of the main guy Combs he's got like this kind of like compass thing, and he's like, no, not yet, and he's waiting for it to like
over hovering
eye.
over this eye to get it right.
Yeah. And then he's like, do it. So then they shoot at.
I feel like that was wrong.
No, he's wrong because
I feel like they waited too long.
Yeah, because they could have stopped it.
They could have stopped it from happening.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. And also, I guess he's like a Nazi informant.
Yeah, I guess
'Cause
he was
knows this
involved
shit.
in this.
Yeah.
But the sacrifices also have red eyes.
Oh yeah,
They
maybe.
have the same red eyes as him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe he realized he was going to be a sacrifice and was like, "Oh, I gotta get out of here."
Let's see. So
Then
there are some Nazi shit. Like they have some.
It's
there's
a
a bit of a
dogfight.
dogfight.
They get into a dogfight, which is really cool to see. And then the worst gremlin imaginable shows up.
Yeah. So
A fallen angel.
he has a purplish glow to him, but also like he brings a purple
Hands,
color.
claws.
Well, he's constantly in flux, not flux. He's constantly in flux. No, he's constantly in flux. Like he has different. His size changes.
His size does change.
The amount of hands he has changes.
Yeah.
He's like this amorphous thing.
He screams, and it's a horrible sound that like destroys your eardrums.
When he first arrives, he affects everybody because everyone starts spitting off blood. Someone spits up a tooth.
Yeah.
So just by his presence.
Bleeds. Yeah.
And then he's like breaking through the ship, and there's a dolly zoom in it, which is always interesting to see in an animation because it's like such a camera trick.
Yeah.
But it's always fun to see. And Combs has a great death because he's telling Preacher to stop. He's like, "Stop screaming, stop!" And he's yelling at Preacher, and then just one giant
Just goes right through him.
just right through him.
Yeah. It's like you're antagonizing it.
Yeah.
So that was something I didn't understand about the sort of the rules of this thing,
Yeah.
because the preacher is praying and saying
Yeah.
Bible verses and
Yeah.
like obviously like religious things, and he's saying you're just antagonizing it, you're making it,
Maybe because he's a fallen
angrier.
angel.
I don't know,
So
but the cross works, but the other religious stuff doesn't.
But I think it works. But I think it pisses it off.
I guess it
Like,
doesn't do
I don't
anything
think
to
it
help
helps
him
it.
though.
No. Yeah, he's got these.
The violence in this one is through the roof.
Oh my god!
Truly, literally, like he's pulling people through roofs. Like their bodies are mush. They are getting splattered, squished, ripped apart. You know, even worse than the other stuff that we've seen in this.
Yeah,
and this show is always super violent.
Everyone's getting killed.
Yeah,
everyone's getting killed.
Nothing works on it except.
Oh my god! When you shoot it, the gun wound turns into a mouth.
Yeah.
That screams.
Yes.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
And
the only thing that seems to work is this cross that they have
on the end of a rosary.
Yeah. So one of the guys punches it and it hurts. It seems like it hurts it. So then, does he stab it through him? Was it tap? Zeke shoots it on the cross, right on the cross.
Right. But before that, there's one point where there's a bunch of little fat baby cherub arms grabbing at something, right? I forget what it is. It's very weird and upsetting. Mm-hmm. Those little fat little baby arms.
So many horrible babies.
I think the image of cherubs are inherently creepy.
They are.
So I like that they use that.
Yeah.
Because why fat little naked babies? I don't like it. Why fat little naked babies with wings?
Are they dead? Are they forever babies? Yeah. These are all things that we have to consider.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why are they making me fall in love?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get away from me.
That's not your business.
Yeah, that's not your business.
That's grown people business.
Yeah, so eventually Zeke shoots at I don't know if he does it on purpose, but he shoots at it and then the bullet hits the crucifix and then it like puts it into him.
Yeah.
And then he explodes into limbs. Like it's just like arms everywhere. It's
too many arms.
Fucked up.
So many arms.
It's very like rubber hosey. Like it has no mass. Like its mass changes whenever it wants.
It's almost like liquid, right? Like he can fill whatever space he needs to with his many arms.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's a very arms forward monster.
Yes, that's very true.
It's an arms heavy monster.
And
I don't even think he has feet. I think it's just more arms in the back.
Yeah. Well, you never get a good idea
of what it looks like. Like if you were to pull it off the plane, like what does this thing look like?
Yeah.
We only see how it looks in relationship to the plane. Like it could look like something different outside of it.
Right. And then Zeke picks up the Bible.
Yeah.
So he's found religion.
I
do like the idea that you find faith by having just the worst shit ever happen to you.
Yeah.
Like the craziest shit ever. Which is true.
Yes, and that's true. It sort of works as an analogy for like what wartime does to people, and either they lose faith or they gain faith in some way, and how that can be like a real trauma response.
Yeah. No, yeah. This is a really cool one.
It's
just amazing animation.
Yeah.
Is it original? I don't know. I feel like we have these conversations about Star Wars a lot. Like maybe originality is no longer on the table. Because perhaps if something really original happened, we would say that doesn't feel like Love, Death, and Robots. Of course, but then Love, Death, and Robots in the First Degree, as I have defined it,
is give me something new.
Something new.
Yeah, something I've never seen before.
And probably the last like real like hit like that was Hibaro.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, it's becoming even more popular 3 years later.
Did it get an Oscar or something? It won something.
I think it won an Emmy, maybe. Do you know the K-pop star Lisa?
I don't.
Okay, I think she was in Blackpink, the band Blackpink.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, yeah,
and she was on the most recent season of White Lotus. Like she's coming up. She has a Vegas residency coming up.
Okay.
She was Hibaro for Halloween.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And she's rich, so it was like a great costume.
Yeah.
And people knew what it was. So I was like, that's very cool. That is so cool to have that kind of visibility.
And there's not been any other episode that looks like Hibaro.
No.
Hibaro has
even Witness is not quite there.
Not quite there.
Yeah.
What's next?
Smart appliances, stupid owners.
Fuck this one.
I know.
This one's so stupid. Again, this one feels like Golgotha, and it's like, where's the idea?
What is
what is the idea?
Yeah.
And it's also barely it barely fits the theme. Like they're kind of futuristic appliances, but not really.
Not really.
It also doesn't make sense because it's like, okay, if you're futuristic, you're AI, right? If you're smart appliances, then why am why can't you just tell the people that you're unhappy?
Right.
Like the fact that you're telling us in a testimonial makes it more feel like Toy Story. Like these are inanimate things that we're hearing from.
I felt like it was a Toy Story world that we were looking at.
Yeah.
But it's claymation, or it looks like claymation.
And they have googly eyes. Yeah.
They have Google eyes.
Yeah.
And it's the first person testimony.
But if they're really
appliances.
right, but if they're smart, then they would be smart.
Right. Why are they powerless?
Yeah.
Is this like the precursor to the uprising? I guess. It's all just saying we don't deserve the tech we have, and we misuse the tech we have.
Yeah, again,
and we know.
we
We know
just
that.
saw the other one.
Yeah.
This is another one written by John Scalzi. It's the only thing he thinks about.
It really is the only thing he thinks about. It must be horrible living with him.
This is another one directed by Patrick Osborne. So it's less out. It's more
the same.
Consolidated creativity.
I really do think we're like really boiling it down to what the frustrations with this season were.
Yeah.
And that there's some really good stuff in here, but it's just too much of the same.
Yeah. The studio is Aaron Sims Creative. Mm-hmm. The icons are...
And don't get me wrong, all of it looks great.
Yeah, of course.
The whole thing looks great.
The icons are kind of a hand holding a toothbrush, but it's like no fingers. It's like a rounded, like minimalist hand.
Yeah.
Holding a toothbrush. Yeah. A vibrator, and then a cat butthole.
Okay.
Those are the three icons. So yeah, it's claymation, or it's not, or it looks like claymation.
Yeah.
This is also an excuse to have a lot of celebrities.
A lot of celebs in this one.
And some of these jokes aren't funny at all.
No, they're not.
Brett Goldstein's the only one I really thought was funny.
The cat litter one being the punchline of all of it, I thought was weak. I didn't like that. I thought it was kind of stupid. Yeah, I liked the Amy Sedaris home security system. Yeah. I thought that was kind of fun.
The first one is the multi-zone thermostat, and it's just about the husband and wife want different temperatures.
Yeah.
That's voiced by Melissa
Villaseñor.
I never liked her.
I never liked her either. And she was the bear in Hoppers.
Then there's a smart toothbrush who's voiced by Ronnie Chang. Again, this is like barely an idea. The guy has bad breath.
He's got bad breath. You don't use me properly. I do love Ronnie Chang. My phone auto-corrected him to Ronnie Churns, which made me laugh more than that short did.
Yeah. A home security system, that's Amy Sedaris.
Love that. I love her. I always love her.
An intelligent air ionizer, that's Kevin Hart.
And it's just a joke about farting.
It's just fart jokes.
Yeah.
This one's kind of okay. The smart shower head. It's Josh
this
Brenner.
Is pretty fun.
And he's when he says like, "I just want to keep things professional."
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Yeah. Because the woman masturbates with him.
Yes. The waffle iron
is Nat Faxon.
Yeah.
That's kind of okay. He says, "I'm gonna die a waffle virgin."
Right, because it's like a single guy. You can hear him playing video games, and he's in a cupboard, never used.
Yeah. The Bluetooth vibrator is Niecy Nash.
Oh, Niecy Nash.
I don't know her. What is she from?
Niecy Nash? Oh, she's great. Niecy Nash Betts. She was on Reno 911.
Okay.
She's on that All's Fair, incredible high camp show, the Ryan Murphy show with like Kim Kardashian and Sarah Paulson, the Lawyers show.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my god. All right.
Niecy Nash?
Niecy Nash.
Okay.
Yeah, she's great.
Brett Goldstein's intelligent toilet.
Yes.
It's the funniest part. He's the smart refrigerator tells him that it's taco night.
She's on Never Have I Ever. She's the therapist.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
What
does she say? She watches Chopped?
Yeah, while she masturbates.
Yeah.
What does he say? Who would make a smart toilet? Was I Stalin in the last life?
Was I Stalin in a last life? What have I done to deserve this? Yeah, it's great.
And then the last one's the self-cleaning cat box, which is also voiced by Josh Brenner, who is the voice of the showerhead.
Okay, I couldn't find the voice for that, so I guess it was because he was credited with both voices.
Yeah, and he says, "Let me guess, the toilet was talking to you about how hard his life is. That's adorable."
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. It should be the other way around, because cat shit can't be as gross as human shit.
Right.
The joke should be the other way around.
Right. It's not as big.
It should end with Brett Goldstein, especially because it's the funniest one.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know.
What is this?
This seems like barely an idea.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
This is like... I almost feel like it's like a high school kid's idea. Like, could you imagine if the smart appliances talked about us?
And Tim Miller's like, do it. Let's
Absolutely,
do it.
Yes. $1 million.
Would you like $1 million?
This is This is definitely the worst one in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, listen, the first season had some real like stinkers, like the Hitler app. Remember, it was like how to kill Hitler. That was really.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hitler, I mean, they really retread this ground. They do a lot of Nazi stuff. They do a lot of cat stuff.
They need new blood in here.
They really do.
They need new blood.
Maybe they get some blood from a T-Rex and get some good ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is not it. This is not my favorite by a country mile.
Yeah.
Not good.
What's next? And also, I don't know where we are. Are we almost done?
This is the last one.
Oh, this is the last one?
For He Can Creep.
Well, that was the original.
And my
last
favorite one, I think.
Yes, this one is great. This one is, okay, so let's get to it. For He Can Creep, Polygon Pictures, based on an 18th century poem.
Wow.
By Christopher Smart, directed by Emily Dean, screenplay by Tamari Muir, based on a short story by Siobhan Carroll.
Oh my God, now look at
all
that.
Different people.
All different people, and it's the one we like the best.
Satan is voiced by Dan Stevens, and the poet is voiced by Jim Broadbent.
Love that.
The icons are a skull.
I love Dan Stevens. Dan Stevens, he's great.
The icons are skulls with horns, and X's for eyes, an X, and a cat head.
Okay.
So this is London, 1757.
Yeah.
St. Luke's Asylum.
Very Neil Gaiman coded story.
Well, it's just like that Neil Gaiman story.
Where the cat fights the devil every night.
Yeah.
And also his like Marvel, what is it? He has like a 1602, I think it is. He basically does a similar era.
I like Neil Gaiman in everything he does.
Except his life. Except his real life.
No.
Oh, full stop. You just like him when everything he does.
I don't like his work. I like him personally.
I like his choices.
I like his choices.
His
I like the way
about
he uses
sex
the power
and
he
women.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's really getting hard to separate from the artist from the art in these times.
I gotta tell you, one that I didn't totally hit me by surprise was Noam Chomsky.
Did he die?
No, he's alive.
He's alive?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Gore Vidal. Excuse me.
Well, Noam Chomsky is in the Epstein files. He was friends with Epstein. There's pictures of him on the Epstein plane. First of all, even if you're not fucking kids, you're like the most well-known contemporary Marxist philosopher. Why are you friends with a
billionaire? Yeah.
Like that alone
That's
is
a
bad.
problem.
But also, like, what the fuck are you doing on that plane? Like, what are you doing?
97-year-old fucking old man is gonna die in disgrace.
I know. Fuck. Anyway, so the stylus is very great. It's very sketchy.
Yeah.
Like there's like
looks like you like manuscript text at times.
Yes. It feels like a scroll or something.
Yeah. Even though it's well past his time, it does feel like of the era of Shakespeare and Marlowe and Ben Jonson and all of those like great.
Yeah.
Even I'm really thinking of like 100 years prior or like 200 years even, but like that sort of time period.
Yeah.
That, even though this is already like going into the colonial era.
Yeah.
It does feel Elizabethan.
Yes.
But that's because I'm stupid and an American.
No, I'm stupider than you because I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm believing everything you're saying. You could be totally wrong about all this.
Well, you know, the colonies existed in 1757. Listen, we're coming up on
like the poet.
Yes, the
like,
poet
like,
character. He's very John Milton, Paradise Lost.
Yes.
Like he's making a deal with the devil, or the devil needs him
to write a poem that will undo the world.
To undo the world.
Right.
I need to read this poem.
Joffrey is our cat.
Well met, Joffrey.
Yes.
Well met, sir. I love the language of it.
Yes.
You will attend him. Like, pay attention to him. I love that. I love that stuff.
The Joffrey, poet's writing on walls.
Yeah, he's with his own blood.
Yeah.
His fingertips are all bloody.
Yeah, and he thinks that he's getting the voice of God talking to him.
Yes, but in fact.
But it's the devil.
Sadly. Yeah, so Joffrey is his
and
cat.
Joffrey likes the poet, unlike this other cat who wants to kill his people.
Favorite of his pets is
the
poet.
Yeah,
which I thought was sweet.
I love what I love is the weird begrudging respect Satan has for the cat. Like he's gonna like barter with him, and he's like, "Come, there'll be treats." And,
all right.
And then as he
I can't say no to that.
Yes, and then as he walks out of the cell, they're like all of a sudden in the sky with all of
constellations.
And like as the cat's walking on the air, like you see like almost like puddles.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's
really gorgeous.
just absolutely gorgeous. And the devil's like, basically like, I need you to make him write this poem for me. And the cat's like, no. And then the cat bites his finger off.
So mean.
Yeah.
But it's so funny too, because it's like a cat has no master. Not even the devil is gonna get the cat on his side. And I like the devil shows up as a devil.
Very devil, like
very devilly, classic devil, and then turns into a gentleman of the time period.
Yeah, but still with red everything.
Yeah, and always very angular. You know, that devil face
He's Satan.
shape.
He's Satan.
Satine.
Yeah.
He's fancy devil. He's very slick and gentlemanly and fun. Devil's always fun. Satan's always fun.
Oh yeah.
He's always willing to make a deal.
I like when you see the devil like giving constructive criticism to the poet. He's like, try this, do that. And he's like making marks.
Yeah, he's like, all critics are Satan.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I
actually like the idea that a poem can destroy the world.
Yeah.
I like that.
That art is powerful, right? So it's very operatic also, like a requiem. There's organ sounds, there's like loud music happening. Like symphonies are playing during this. And then the cat decides he's got to save his buddy.
Yeah.
He's got to save his pets from the devil.
Yeah.
So he recruits.
All right. Well, we have to talk about the Night Hunter Moppet.
Night Hunter Moppet.
Incredible.
They're all afraid of her.
She's adorable. Like this adorable little cat.
Mm-hmm.
But then she, in fact, she tells us that all cats are descended from the angel tiger. Mm-hmm. Which
who
makes
used
them
to hunt
close.
Some kind of mouse, the rat or whatever in ancient
the Egyptian
Egypt.
rat, yeah. But she seems closer to it than them.
Yes,
because she can like.
She has white eyes. Like she goes into trances.
Yeah, and she can like multiply her body.
Yeah, she seems like a kitten, but she also seems ancient. Like she's older than all of them.
Incredible. I'm obsessed with her.
I know. Night Hunter Moppet is great, and she always shouts her name.
Yes,
she's gotta, and it's Joffrey, Tom. I like Tomcat.
Yeah.
And Polly.
Yeah. And the Night Hunter Moppet.
Who
Moppet. He really wants her counsel.
Yeah, well, he needs it because she's got the lore and she can teach him how to creep.
And as she's explaining it, you see like an outline of like a blue outline of the cat, of the angel tiger that she's talking about. Yeah. Yes.
And it's funny because I was thinking immediately of Constantine, a movie we both love.
Yes.
The cats are always between worlds.
Yeah, right, exactly. And that's literally what creeping is in this. Mm-hmm. You can move in between worlds.
Yeah, you can move between spaces, like solid spaces.
And that's how they'll get the devil.
Fabric between reality. And that's how they're going to trick the devil.
Yeah. They go after Satan.
And in this form now, he's the gentleman, but he's got horns.
Yes, I like that it's an in-between.
That. Also he's at the beginning of this, he's catching like little imps.
Yes.
You've been causing my imps trouble.
Yes,
they're like, say for yourself,
they're
Joffrey.
like tiny little like
devils,
like, but they're little like size of a mouse.
Devils or mouse-sized devils. Yeah.
I like.
Which I guess they've been tormenting.
I like this idea of like cats have a duty to keep the darkness away.
Yeah.
And they do it happily,
I guess.
Yeah, so their plan is that like the other cats are going to attack the devil to distract him. Mm-hmm. Then Joffrey is going to walk. He's going to get in touch with his inner angel tiger.
Right.
He's going to walk in the world between the worlds, which like he turns kind of blue outline.
Yes.
You become you become invisible, like in non-corporeal, and then like you see like almost like a tunnel, like the Doctor Who tunnel.
He has a tunnel that he's seeing through walls that he's going to get into.
Yeah, and he's going to go and take the poem out of the devil's hand. Mm-hmm. It's never said explicitly, but it seems like there's a time limit on this thing because when he grabs the poem and I think burns it or eats, I forget.
He eats it, yeah.
Then the bell tolls and the devil like acts like they're out of time.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
And there's his soul. The poet's soul was in the poem.
Was in it, right. Yeah. Which he owned the poet's soul to begin with.
Oh, I guess he did.
But he was like, I can give him his soul back if you get him to write this poem for me. And that's what that was like.
He owns his soul because of all the things he did as a youth.
His young debauchery. And then it ends, we see Joffrey can turn invisible now and he grabs at a mouse. And then it just says for he can creep.
Yeah. I just love after he eats the poem and the devil's like furious at him, he knocks the pens off the table.
I didn't notice that.
Which is such a cat thing to do because they're always just like, and so just right as a Like final insult to injury, he knocks them off.
I also love the idea of a cat as being just inherently oppositional always, no matter what.
Yes.
No matter what it is. No. You want me to do it, so I'm not gonna.
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think people who love cats love that as well.
Yeah.
They're not dogs. They're not people pleasers.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
But it's interesting because now I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but I'm thinking now like how opposed it is to the other cat one.
Yes.
Where he just wants to kill people.
No, he wants to protect, but on his own terms. He's also a leader. He's not he's not subservient to the human, but he loves the human. But
he parlays with the robots in the way that Joffrey will not parlay with the devil.
Right.
So
no, he won't allow it.
No.
This is his pet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. He still sees himself as master over the human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is fun.
I think that's cute.
Yeah. That's the best one.
That's the best one. We saved the best for last.
Because it's different.
It's very different.
That's what Love, Death, and Look, I know it's a balancing act between giving us stuff that we want and giving us stuff that's brand new. Mm-hmm. But let's chill out with the sequels. And when we eventually...
Well, it's that Pixar thing we were talking about. Like, we don't need a million sequels.
When you and I eventually do the next season of Visions, same problem there. There's a lot of sequels.
Yeah.
Like, some of this we don't... Well, also, Visions is setting up a whole new spin-off series.
Oh.
What's the one? The one we really like, The Ninth Jedi?
Yeah.
And then there was the new one in the list.
Which I didn't love.
I didn't love it, but that's setting up a whole series of The Ninth Jedi. But anyway, Love, Death, and Robots. It's still one of my favorite things.
It's still good. It's still better than a lot out there.
It's still...
We want you to come back
cutting edge animation.
Your full power. Like, we want what you gave us before.
Yeah, and let's
lay off the Tim Miller a little bit. Listen, we know he's the champion of this. He's the reason it exists.
Tim,
we thank you for
the reins a little bit.
But let's
and don't be afraid to be sincere.
Find new voices.
Don't be afraid to be sweet. Don't be afraid to be profound.
Yeah, be vulnerable.
He's too edgelordy.
He's a little too edgelordy.
Yeah,
I know.
For those PCMC listeners, if you've been waiting for this episode, I hope this was worth it for you.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. Is there anything more to say?
I hope it inspires people who want to be animators, people who love sci-fi.
Yeah. Yes, it's great sci-fi. Sci-fi, I think, I've said this before. It lives in the short story realm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. It's great sci-fi. And on that note, we end most episodes? No, every episode. I believe every episode.
That's right.
With
go bye-bye.